I'm not even kidding you, and I said I filmed this video all the way through and it wasn't recording, so here we go again. So this is my bag. It's the same as last year. It's the, I can't pronounce it, Kankin. Anyway, it's kind of like the khaki green kind of colour, and it's got like tribal prints on the handles. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite cool. And yeah, so first off we're just going to do like the outside pockets and the front pocket just to get them empty, and then I'm going to move on to the big pocket. So first off, as you can see, I have my water bottle. This isn't actually the one I take to uni, but I just shoved it in there because I have it in my room just now and I just wanted to show that I have a water bottle in it. And then that's all that fits in that side pocket. So we're just going to move on to the other side. First things first, in that pocket is I have a spare mask, because everybody needs a mask these days, and I would normally have one in my coat pocket, but this is just like in case I've forgotten to take one with me, like if I don't get the bus in that day, then this is just like a spare one just in case. Next thing I have are my like really cheap Apple earphones, because I keep these as a just in case pair. Like sometimes I forget to put my skull candy ones in my pocket, and you know there's nothing worse than going to the library and sitting down to study and realising you don't have earphones. So I have these just like as a spare. The last thing in this pocket is actually a spare like shopping bag. Can't really see it just now, but it does have a panda face on it. I've had this for years, since I was like 13, and I've had it in every bag. It's just like nice to have just in case you like your stuff like overflows your bag, or you want to do like a little bit of food shopping. That's everything that's in my two side pockets. They just kind of look like that. They don't really have a zip or anything, so you can't really keep anything valuable in there, but it's just nice for like things you want to grab easily. Next off, we're gonna just check in my front pocket. This keyring, by the way, is it's like a little clip thing, and I can put it over the neck of my Chili's bottle, which is what I normally take to uni. So like if my bag is so full, then I can just clip my bottle to my bag rather than having it in there. So first off, in this front pocket I have my USB, like this, on this absolutely giant lanyard. I don't know why I have it on this giant lanyard, but basically it's just a lot of key rings. So here I have a Scrabble keyring with a J, because that's my name, Jasmine. Then I have this, which I tell everybody is a tadpole, however it's actually sperm, because you know when you guys get the you get like injections for like, I don't know, they're like giving them away for free, and I thought it was funny, and it's glow in the dark, so I took one. And I have this little like squishy Lego brick thing. This lanyard is actually the Hunger Games Mockingjay symbol on it. Everybody used to ask me in high school, they were like, why do you have pumpkins on a lanyard? And I'm like, it's not pumpkins, it's the Hunger Games Mockingjay. Next up I have this emergency kit. I've also had this since I was in like primary school. Basically I keep like paracetamol, plasters, glasses, wipes, etc. in here. Stuff you're always going to need, like just in case. Like the worst thing is having a sore head and having to sit through another 3 hours of lectures. Next up I have a glue stick and some scissors. This is because sometimes I get given handouts and I'm like, I really can't bother to cart these around with me, and I'd rather just stick them in straight away. I've had these scissors since I was like 13 and they're squishy. Next up I have my lovely student ID that I'm not going to let you see because I look very ugly on it. And then on the back I have my Stagecoach smart card for getting on the bus, except I'm probably going to be driving this year. Last but not least, in this pocket I have hand sanitizer, or I mean it says on it hand gel. It's from, you know, the Tiger shop. It's kind of like a version of IKEA but just for stationery and like little knickknacks. It is aloe vera scented. Always good to have a hand sanitizer. It was good to have one before, but obviously we need one more now. Next up we're gonna move into the big pocket, so I'm just gonna open that for you guys. Okay, so this this is what it looks like inside just now. If you're wondering, I do have a bit of a cold, so that's why I sound a bit funny. But obviously the first thing that you can see when you look in it just now is my laptop charger. I do need to properly fold this up because it gets tangled and it's not nice. But I take this because sometimes in labs my computer will run out because some of the software that we use is like quite power hungry. It consumes a lot of my power, so it's always useful to have that. And I also use it so if I'm going to study in the library. Our library has like little pod things that you can sit in. They've all got like their own plugs and everything. Obviously, to go along with it, I have my laptop. This is basically my life at university. It has all my coursework, all of my homeworks, because my homeworks are all online. All of my textbooks are on here as well, because we've got e-versions of our textbooks. It is the HP Envy. I used to have another HP laptop, you've probably seen it in some of my older videos, but it was getting quite old and slow, and it was also really chunky and it wasn't going to fit in my bag, so I decided to upgrade. I edit my videos on here and everything, so it's fine, it's good, it was worth the money. I thought it was going to be one of those ones that you can like fold over and make into a tablet, except it isn't. So I am glad I asked my dad about that before I actually folded it in half and broke it. Yeah, it's good, it's lightweight, it is really fast, and it runs everything I need it to run. So if you're looking for a laptop for university, I highly recommend the HP Envy. Next up I have a notepad. This is just to symbolise that I will have a notepad in here. This might not be the specific one. To be honest, I actually don't really like notepads because carting around a different notepad for each subject was really heavy, which is why I used loose leaf paper last year, so I could just carry around my refill pad and then take out the pieces of paper that I'd used and file them away when I got home. Next thing I have is my bullet journal. You guys have all seen this before. It is almost full. If you want to look at it, I've kind of been using it as a scrapbook these past few months because obviously I've not needed to plan anything, I've just been stuck in the house. I haven't actually planned anything for September apart from the last week because I don't start until October, but this is my last week in September if you want to see it. But I do have a video coming out about that, so you will see it more close up in that. This is just my bullet journal. I use it to obviously write down my homework and stuff, and also if I have spare time I like to set up spreads, I like to doodle in it. Last but not least, in my bag I have my calculator and my pencil case. You guys have all seen this pencil case before. It's my same Star Wars one. It has the same Spider-Man little keyring on. It's not changed a lot since I left high school. I think I had it for 3 years of high school, and then this will actually be its 5th year and it's still working, so I was like, what's the point in getting another one? My calculator is the same calculator that I've had since starting high school, except it's not the exact same calculator. It's the same like make and everything, but funny story, in exams I get really sweaty hands because I'm nervous, so you know these like numbers on the buttons, I sweat them off. I actually had to get a new calculator for going to uni and also sitting my 6th year exam because I was like, I'm not going in with my calculator with the buttons that I have like stuck on with stickers. This calculator is the Casio FX85 GT Plus. It is solar powered and it is actually the most powerful calculator that we can take into an exam, so there's no point in me like getting a new one, getting used to it when I already had this one. We can't use like graphing calculators and stuff because obviously if it's a graph question all you have to do is type in the function and then you're like set for the whole question. Here's my bag, empty of everything. It's probably like, oh thank god I'm empty, it's not heavy, because my bag is always really heavy. That's everything that I will have in my bag for when I actually get to go on campus this year. My battery is running out, so I'm going to make this quick. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment of requests below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and bye.